Hey, 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 hey. B Moore's Real Team Talk Show. B Moore's Real Team Talk Show. Hey, Baltimore City. Hey, TikTok family. Hey, Facebook family. Hey, YouTube family. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Twitter family. Hey, Twitch family. If my Restream, excuse me, Baltimore City, if my Restream live stream go black again, I'm gonna switch it over to my regular Facebook Live. But I am gonna have to reach out to Restream to find out is it something on their end or if it's something on my end where I have to adjust my encoder and stuff like that. But I'm not real good with that stuff. So prayerfully, I went in, I started playing around with it, and hopefully it'll start acting a little bit okay. Okay? It won't go black on me. I can't tell. But I just went over to my Facebook Live to see am I showing. And it didn't go black yet. So I'm just seeing. But look, I just want to share this real quick just in case it do go black. Family. This is B Moore's Real Teen Talk Show. And I apologize for running a little late. It was some things I had to do and I had to hurry up back and get on here. But life, that's what life presents itself. You get me? But look, keep in mind, family, I'm all about Baltimore City. Real simple. Excuse me, real plain and simple. I'm about Baltimore City. I'm about us creating programs to better help our people in Baltimore City. Okay? Now, understand that's what strengthening the community is about. That's what the Latanya D. Copeland House of Hope is about. That's what the Couch Talk Show is all about. That's what the Be More's Real Team Talk Show is all about. And my thing is, every time I say that, right? Every time I say Be More's Real Team Talk Show, giving our youth a voice. Every time I say giving our youth a voice, I cannot help it but think about the parents. The parents are the youth the voice for the youth. And every time I say giving our youth a voice, because the platform is set up, to be honest, once we go into the studio, is set up with the youth. I want the youth to be able to talk about their challenges, what's going on with them and stuff like that. And I want professionals there to help guide them, even the parents. But you know what dawned on me, parents? As a parent, we are the voice for our children. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what I kicked up today as far as with the Teen Talk Show, right? Now, a lot of parents, y'all know I'm going to challenge you because a lot of y'all don't remember or don't want to remember when you became 13, 15, 19. For some of us, they might have been some traumatic childhood, teenage experiences, right? That we don't want to look back at. But guess what? Now that you're older and you have overcome those situations in life, right? Now it's our goal to better educate our children. And who else can better educate the children than their own parents? Because you right there. You right there. You can let the streets raise them. You can let peer pressure raise them. You can do all that good stuff. But the parents are the first examples of living a great life that our children see. Because we went through all that, family, from childhood, teenage years, 20s, 30s, 40s. Oh, God, I'm going to keep counting. 50s, 60s. This is now. I'm only giving back freely to what was freely given to me. So, thank you for hanging in there, Restream, so far this far. Thank you for hanging in there. But I do want to share some stuff, and I do want some people to come up. Okay? So we can talk about our teens, even if they are adults. They're our children anyway, right? Right? And we're teaching them the best that we can. My mother did the best job. You ain't kidding, Phyllis. Phyllis said we are blessed to make it this far. She ain't, look, don't start me, Phyllis, because you know I know where we come from. Mainly me. But let me do this Be More City. And if anybody else listening to me from Philly, Delaware, DC, New York, Jersey, anywhere, Baltimore City has reduced a lot of its crime rate and criminal behaviors. I can tell y'all that. It might not seem like it, right? Because they always posting stuff, criminal behaviors, and they make it look like it's just so horrible. They makes it look real, real horrible, right? But now keep in mind, you have organizations here in Baltimore City, right? Like We, Ours, Us. Like Be More Peace Movement. Be More Baltimore City Peace Movement. You have people like Alfonso Mayo. A lot of y'all don't hear about him. But I haven't met him in personally, but I met him through LinkedIn. And I know he does a lot of work with our children. Not just our young men. I thought he just worked with young men. He worked with the young ladies too as well. A lot of y'all might know him. I'm not sure. But Damian Cooper used to work for the mayor's office. He started his own program too. Phenomenal. He was in the news at one point because he gets nonprofit money, but I think he moved away from the nonprofit now to LLC. Some of them do that once they begin to grow and they can afford to actually pay for their employees. You get me? Once you begin to grow in that sense. Now that's Damon Cooper with Phenomenal. Then we got, which I haven't seen Tim in a while, but I know he worked with the youth as well. And I'm talking about Van Brooks. These are people in Baltimore City with organizations that you can look up. I'm not coming on here just to be coming on here because I ain't got nothing better to do. But Van Brooks is another one. Manure is another one. I might pronounce his name wrong, but it's Munir. Let me get it right. He be doing some amazing things. Mainly, he's in reconstruction, redevelopment. He has his own business, development company. He's another one. Not only him, right? I'm only doing this, family, just to let people know that we have great people in Baltimore City doing some awesome job, awesome work. I mean, so I mentioned Uncle T. They just celebrated their 10th year, nonprofit-wise, working with the inner city youth. Had a beautiful black tie affair. Beautiful. Sean Stenton, he became delegate now, but he works for the city office too as well. the mayor's office. He works with the youth. They clean up around in the city. Janet Graham is another one. For a lot of y'all that might not know who Janet Graham is, Janet Graham works with our returning citizens. And I found out she just don't work with the adults. She worked with the youth as well. Blew me away. Blew me away. No struggle, no success. These are people in Baltimore City. I'm sharing this with y'all because if you're in DC, if you're in Detroit, any other cities, and I know y'all in big cities like we are here, y'all have some of the same issues. But now you got to get involved in your community, people. I'm only sharing this with y'all because as a human rights advocate, as a community activist, as a community organizer, now everything you hear me say is going to be based around community, community, community. To go to show you my vision, my passion per se, is for us to create a better city wherever you at. But I know we can't do it by ourselves. You get me? We can't do it by ourselves. One person. That's why I come on and I do what I do and I say what I say and I try to keep it real and not too professional and try to make it, come on. Try to be just as normal as possible. You get me? And that's a part of keeping life real. Curlin White. Curlin White is another person that works with our youth. I don't know what's going on with people. I don't know what's going on with people. And I know you see me right here on my live and you're going to call my phone. I'm not trying to be smart, family. I know you see me. Because you know I come on every Saturday and Sunday, every week, every day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 8. Just threw me off a little bit. You got Roland Hall. I mentioned some of these people, family, because they're in Baltimore City. They have nonprofits and businesses where they work with our youth. And a lot of them work with the adults as well. I only post stuff like this to send a message of hope to other cities so we can network together, so we can encourage and inspire, most of all, our youth. Now, I haven't seen it go black yet. Thank you. And I've been on here for almost 15 minutes on my regular live stream. So what I am going to do, because I want to hurry up and kind of talk about this, just to give our people a little something to think about. And I was looking at when I first turned 13, right? And going through the puberty phase, the hormones, the peer pressures, because you starting to see life a little bit different now. You get me? Women, family. Bear with Steve, bear with Steve. So look, you better come back up here. Teaching our youth See right there, I put a safe place, a safe space for youth and young adults. I'm gonna try to get it over here. I'm gonna try to get my prompts I could put up on my regular Restream broadcast as well. I can send them over, but I want them like in the background. I look certain things up so that we'll have a talking point. You get me? But every time I look something up as an adult, as a parent, as a, I'm going to say, God-fearing man, as a recovering addict who talks about his 12-step spiritual journey. And the whole goal with everything I say out my mouth, family, is for us to empower and encourage others. I'm not just talking about me by myself. Okay? So, let me get back to this hemp. And Phyllis, I know you're there, and y'all know I need y'all here. But look, it's becoming a teenager. This is what I pulled up. Becoming a teenager is a major life transition involving rapid physical, emotional, and social shifts. Supporting youth through the phase requires open communication, factual information, and empathy. This is one of the reasons why I said giving our youth a voice is what the Be More's Real Teen Talk Show is about. But when I said that, it really hit me. The parents are the voice. And the reason why I listen to the words I just said, the parents are the voice, because you've been through it. And this is how we encourage, empower, motivate, and educate our children. I know some parents, not being smart, don't take it wrong, family, might not have grew up with proper morals and values and principles, but they are our learning process as well. Y'all know that, right? You make mistakes in order to correct them. But what you definitely want to do as a parent is go back and better educate your own children. And that's why every time I say it, giving our youth a voice, the parents are the voice for the youth. Because whatever situations they're going through in life, we have to help them cope and deal. Right? Now, it goes on to tell you some of the things, right? Because we're looking at from 13 on up to 19. This is the age group that I normally try to focus on, family. But I don't have no problem working with the younger generation as well. Younger children-wise, right? But they normally were ones we're still well overprotected with. You got a lot of noise in the back. All right, I'm going to just read some of these things, and then I'm going to let y'all talk from here, Phyllis. And it's a puberty education. Explaining hormones growth and growth. Wait a minute. Explaining hormones, growth spurts, right? And bodily changes early. Brain development. The prefrontal cortex. Y'all know how to pronounce that thing. Y'all know how to pronounce it. It's still under construction. Sleep needs. And that's letting our children, right, making sure they rest well. Their sleep needs, right? Then it talks about hygiene discussion, the new necessity. Now, this is the stuff as parents that we have to start educating our children at a very, very early young age. All right, Phyllis, since you unmiked, come on.
Huh?
I want you to talk. I said, since you unmiked, I want you to talk. You got a daughter and a granddaughter.
Right.
You know how to raise them, or I know you know how to raise them, because you're a grandmother.
Yes, I do. If they choose to go by what I say, it's up to them. Because, they don't always listen. You know, some of them, like my daughter, for instance, she thinks she knows what's best for her and her daughter sometimes. Like I haven't lived longer than her. So she always act like she got the answer for everything. So that's how some of them are. But, they always have to just keep on living and see. Or sometimes she'll come back and say, Ma, you was right. Ma, you was right. So I have to, let her learn through her mistakes.
Right. But you still gotta educate them.
Right.
Because we teaching them the best. Now, like you said, how they live it, how they live by it, it's up to them.
And another thing she told me, one time I was too strict on her. And I guess it was years later she just came and said, Ma, I'm glad you was strict because I can understand what you were saying, as far as her being with the wrong people. And she thought, that I was being mean when I said it. But I told her, you don't understand a mother's instinct or intuition. And then I guess she went through the changes or whatever, and then she realized that I knew what I was talking about, toxic relationships.
Yeah. 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 Because I had those with my daughters. And what I realized too, Phyllis, we lay down, I'm gonna say, the morals, values, the principles. We try to help them understand from our experience and how we was able to grow from it, right? And we know they're gonna go through challenges. We already know that. And as a parent, we trying to make it a little easier for them, but they have to go through it. And that's what I had to realize with my girls. Be honest, the way I taught them, I had to question myself: did I create monsters? And the reason why I'm saying that, and I didn't. We didn't. Let me back it up. We didn't, because they're very independent women. You get me, and they don't have responsible and productive men in their lives helping them financially and all of that. So I had to look at myself, and that only came about with this TikTok bull jump. Did I create monsters as independent women? And I had to tell myself no. Because number one, the same way my mother taught me, she said, Steve, she taught me at an early age how to cook, clean, sew, all this stuff, right? And I asked my mother, why did she put all the responsibilities on me? She said, just in case you don't meet a woman to do this for you. I was like, now mind you, I'm a kid. So that's why I like picking and playing with our women sometimes when I hear them say certain things like all men this, all men that. No, they're not. It's who you allow in your life. And that's something that people have to pay attention to. It all depends on who you are, that man. Because sometimes women will grab hold to men that's actually like little boys. They don't know how to be responsible. Nobody ever taught them, about taking care of their responsibilities. And that's one of the reasons why I share the way I do, because Barbara Jean taught me that from a young age. And to be honest, as a 64-year-old man, I'm ready to retire. I want somebody to take care of me, cook, clean, and all that.
Yeah, being independent. I learned that from my grandmother and some of the neighbors in the neighborhood.
Right.
You know, never depend on no one.
And that's how they taught us, Phyllis.
Yeah.
That's how they taught
A
us.
man, especially, never depend on a man, especially.
Mm. You gotta stop talking about me. But look, and I understand that wholeheartedly. I do. Because we can do some messed up stuff. That's why I'm gonna say that's why I love you. Because you like my backbone. And we can do some messed up stuff as men. But what I realize, you need some real strong spiritual, Phyllis, women in your life, you know, to help guide you when you feel like you're starting to go astray, to help encourage you in coming back. And see, I know it more now because I'm grown. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And even though I strayed away, I apologize. I strayed away from the path. It was about getting back on the path.
Right.
And
I did too.
yeah. You get
we
me?
all did, really.
You get me?
And it's not just the men, it's women too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I never made that statement about all men are alike because I know that's not true.
I know.
So I never made that statement because each person, each man and woman had their own personality.
When my pastor said that, right, when we was in, when me and my wife, this time my second wife, was in why can we say pre-training? When we went to the training classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
He made it real clear. He said, you are an individual, she is an individual, basically helping us understand we all have our own different personalities, ways of doing things, all this type of stuff. So
Right.
what he said, it takes three. Yes. You God-fearing people, she should already have a relationship with God. You should already have one. So, but what he was saying, it takes the two individuals to become one, and that click. So what he was saying is, you don't want to try to steal that individual's independence, personality, character, stuff like that. You love them for who they are. Like, she go out, she might want to have fun with her girlfriends, her family, all of that. You ain't got to be up there saying, well, did any guys try to get fresh with you? Come on. She coming back telling you about how her day went, or you telling her how your day went, and now she want to play prosecutor. No. Now, a lot of people don't understand that. And that's the whole goal of trusting your mate. No matter what, you have to have faith and trust in your mate. Most of all, yourself. And this is the same way where I'm saying this. I had to start looking at my children, Phyllis. Y'all laid down the morals. Y'all laid down the principles. You and your ex-wife, even though y'all was around, right? When I look back at it, I said, man, y'all did a great job with your children, the adults, because they're adults. And when I look at it, I'm like, wow. I just had to look at you know, her and I, and not only that, they got to go through stuff on their own and learn from it. And it's okay, Steve. Just be there. Be there.
This other person in here, this person still in, what's that? D-Town. I can't even.
Yeah, OG. Yeah, he right there.
Oh.
Yeah, he's probably around some people.
D-Town. So what's that? Detroit? D-Town OG.
OG.
Yes, ma'am. He's Detroit.
I was just looking at the picture because I was like, me and Steve talking. I was just wondering if you was still in, if you wanted to say something.
Oh, no, I'm just listening.
Remember when I was telling you about the guy that's supposed to be coming to teach how to cut the grass and everything?
Yeah.
That's him right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's him. OG, this is Phyllis, part of the team. And
Okay.
yeah. And her and I've been knowing each other for a long, since Adam and Eve. But
Probably since Moses.
that one too.
I'm sorry, but I didn't go there.
Hey, OG. Well over 50 years. I didn't want to say it because then I don't mind.
Same age. Just say that, Steve.
That's why I said well over 50 years.
You mean in your happy 40s is where y'all are at right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And remember I told you about the one that they used to get mad about because Phyllis strict. And Phyllis didn't play. She came at you with, in a sense, with Bible and all of that. They ain't like that. But one thing I knew about Phyllis, I know about it, and I knew. She didn't play. Like when it come to the housing program, stuff like that. And she was one of the main ones that I had to put in front of me as a woman so that she can feel another woman out to let me know what she think. Is they good for the program or what? Because Phyllis ain't gonna cut no corners.
Well, I mean, we need people like that because, I mean, we don't know who we're letting in. And if we have somebody that can screen them before they come in to tell us either yes or nay,
right?
I'd rather have somebody like her be honest and
right.
say, no, she's not a good fit. Or no, I mean, whatever. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather have somebody be honest and say, no, she's not going to work. Or, yeah, she is going to work, but she's going to need a little helping hand.
Right.
Which is fine with us because that's what we're there for. We're there to give them a hand. We're there to show them how to maintain their own when they get it. So, I mean, yeah.
And see, that's the flyers that I've been posting back out, family.
Oh, Raynard the one here. Oh.
Yeah, you ain't know that. Raynard, where you at?
I just seen when the confetti went up. 2,500 Pelly. That's my nephew.
Yeah, Raynard. Raynard and a couple of other ones have came up a few times. Yep. Oh man, we had a sermon up here one day.
Oh yeah.
We had a sermon.
I was on his TikTok page the other night.
Was you?
Women on there, they so funny.
So what's the name of his What's the name of his TikTok page?
2,500 Pelly. It's right here.
He ain't sent me no invite. He ain't sent me no invite.
I was just scrolling through TikTok and saw it. I didn't know he said he don't be on there all the time.
But see, I thought, you know what? One day I was walking down Francis Street. Now, you know I'm old, Phyllis, and Raynard spoke to me and everything, right? But he did not make it clear to me who he was. And he told me after I ended up talking to him later, because I had talked to Nita and them sisters. I think Nita, one of what's your name, their youngest sister. I did not know that was Raynard and them putting sister. Niecy and them youngest sister. What's Niecy and them youngest sister name?
Niecy's youngest sister named Janet, but Nita is younger than Niecy too. Lil Nita.
Well, I think it's the baby one. No, the dark one, because she remember going to school with Yodi.
That's Janet.
All right, thanks.
The dark skin one.
Thanks. I'ma hurt you. I'ma hurt you.
Yeah, they all my cousins.
I know. I'ma hurt you, Reynard. I'ma hurt you. Don't. You can turn that bullshit off.
Man, you know.
I'ma hurt you, Turkey.
No. Excuse me, Detail. How on, fellas? What's up, on? First, right? Listen, you know me before then you seen me. That's why I spoke.
But I'm older now.
That don't mean nothing.
My memory not like it used to be.
You know me from your niece.
Right. That's why I was shocked when I went. I'm like, cause remember when me and you talked later, and it was, I think y'all was putting some stuff together to do some work there in the block, a block thing. You told me that after I walked away. You know what? Only reason why I'm saying that, Renard, excuse me, family. I was walking down Alcatraz Terrace.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Curlin? Knew who I was. Curl knew who I was before I even came up on. Yeah.
I don't forget nobody.
I was like, look, I realized it. Look, I was shocked. Not only Curlin, one of the guys that I sponsored, his wife lived a little bit up. And they spotted me walking down. They was like, Steve, we knew that was you. I was like, what the?
The same, Steve.
I was wondering how. I thought I changed.
And your other brother.
Hey,
Reynard, I'm telling you, man.
I'm sick of him.
I'm telling you, Reynard, I'm telling you.
We had a whole conversation on this panel, fellas. Listen. You like, you that old, you remember that? Man, I'm 45. What do you mean, do I remember?
You fed me stuff I didn't remember.
See? That's what I'm saying. You gotta do your history.
That's because I was running around getting high, dude.
He got good memory like me.
Yeah, Phyllis got good memory too. I like if I want to know about.
And he letting them get away with that.
No. Well, you better, because I'm telling you. Guess what, Reynard? I did not. Well, I don't remember DMX from around the way.
I don't know why not.
You remember him?
Yes. Why not? You don't remember Earl smoking on cocoa packs?
Know what? My friend Chip told me. Chip said, Steve, you don't remember DMX? I'm like, no. Now I found out we family. We family, right? But
he's from New York.
Right.
He's from School Street in New York.
Right.
Down Yonkers.
He's a Copeland. Yeah, his mother's a Copeland. And I've been talking with family members on that end too, right? And I told Chip, I said, I thank God that we didn't really confront each other, because it might not have turned out right.
Oh, wouldn't.
And then you start telling me some stuff that God knows remind me of the Wire, Phyllis. I was listening to.
That's why Phyllis used to bop me upside the head. Listen. I mean, I know I don't gotta be out here, but listen, I gotta be out here. You know? I mean, that's no.
Steve, it don't even look the same now. The houses right there on the corner of Clifton, they burnt down. Somebody set them on fire. Somebody set their house and they right there on Fulton on fire.
Yeah.
They done built part of West Side back up. So the playground is different right there, just in that area. But
there ain't no West Side.
Man, nephew was talking about that. He was talking about that.
West Side used to be.
The multi-purpose center.
Don't piss me off.
We were talking about that. He wasn't too happy. He's not too happy about it.
Yeah, because they ain't finished it.
There's no kids around there. Where's the kids?
That's why West Side closed, because all the kids just about moved away.
No, when West Side closed, that's when all the kids moved away. Because where they going to go to school? You got to think people work.
Well, they moved them down to
Yeah,
what's that, 61?
yeah, they moved them down to John E. Howard.
Yeah.
You gotta think, all them kids came up to West Side
Yeah.
before they finished that school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So they sent them kids back down there to that
After they made the new school.
Right.
Built the new school.
But why wouldn't you put the school back right there?
I know what? This the part that got me, nephew. When I moved around there,
it's crazy.
Right. When I moved around there, the school wasn't it.
It was on the side.
It was it was a warehouse at first. Then they built the school. So the school, what I'm saying, nephew, basically new. Then they
the school was
tore it down.
It was on Francis Street.
Right.
The school was on Francis Street first.
It was down further down.
Right across from us, Steve.
Yeah.
It was that empty lot across from where y'all was living at.
Yeah.
And they put it on the court. Renard.
Yeah.
Renard.
How you don't know that?
Renard.
Yes.
What did I tell you? I was too intoxicated.
I knew that.
Phyllis, tell him leave me alone. Renard, look, Phyllis, tell him, look, Renard, look, Renard, Uncle was this at 11.
Hey.
Look, hold up, this at 13. It's a lot of stuff. Renard, stop it. It's a lot of stuff, Renard. Don't remember until you bring it to light.
Okay, listen.
I don't remember until you talk about it. Like if y'all talk about certain things, I'll be like, ooh, yup, wow, ooh.
Yeah. And they trying to get everybody on Francis Street to sell. That's why they fixing all those houses up.
Yeah.
They can't get them to move. You guys think it's too many homeowners that's still there that been there for years. So that's gonna be hard. You know, Addie ain't going for that.
I was getting ready to say, when you said that, I was getting ready to say,
They had no other choice.
They fixing the one next door to her and one couple doors down from her.
Yeah. You guys
this black lady, she done brought like 3 or 4 houses on Francis.
They gonna fix every last one.
And see, our vision with OG and Lenore and us was talking yesterday, family. To be honest with y'all, in my business plan is to slow down the gentrification in Baltimore City. You know, cause that's what they doing, and I know, and I know Antonio. Now y'all got me thinking about him, but see now, mind y'all, because of my mouth. Look, because of my mouth.
No, that's why the school closed.
I got you. But I'm just saying, because of my mouth, I speak out for him. I'm
trying to figure out why would y'all let that school close? If they did the history on that school, it was the #1 school in Baltimore, elementary school in Baltimore City. The number one.
Well, let me share this, and I can be completely wrong, but I'm looking at the Baltimore Collegiate School as well from what you just said. And the attendance started falling off. Now, that's not the same with the one we're talking about that they closed down, because that was a Baltimore City school. But the Baltimore Collegiate Boys School is a private charter school, and the attendance started falling off. So they talking about shutting that school over on the east side. Over there.
All boys don't want to go to no school. They want to go to school with girls. I don't want to go to no all boys school.
Renard, I need you to open up your mind, son. I get what you're saying.
Let's be real here. Like most teenage boys, unless you know they got their head on straight, like they really want to do. Other than that, I want to go to school with some ladies, man. Like I don't want to see you fellas.
Yeah, that's like a prison. But look, Lenore, Renard, before you came up, I was reading from the age of 13 to 19 because I'm looking at now when our hormones start kicking, and that's why I needed Lenore back over here, because and Phyllis came up because
they start because I don't want to be here. I need to go over to the school where the girls at. Now they go to school. Now they get their little piece or whatever they got going on, and then now I don't want to go.
And be fathers at an early age.
Right now, I don't want to go to school. You know, but if you mix them up at one point, then they know how to maneuver, and then they still go to school because they still want to go get the link.
And see, that's why I said the parents. That's where the parents have to step in more, pay more attention to their children, mainly around those ages between 13 and 19. And those are the ones that, for me, because of the way I grew up, family. And Lenore, I'm gonna tell on my little nephew right here, right? I don't remember nothing.
No.
Him and his aunt, right? They know more about Steve Copeland than Steve Copeland know about Steve Copeland.
It was Francis Street enough.
Look, and Steve Copeland family. Because look, we all grew up together, right? But now, and he shared some stuff with me on here one day about my nieces and them. And I know we was rugged, right? Don't get it wrong. I knew we was rugged. But a part of that, I said, no wonder they lived the life they live now. And they live great lives. All of y'all, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And his children, how old is your daughter? I know you had your daughter and your son. How old are they now?
My son is 22.
Okay, and how old is the daughter?
I have a 26-year-old.
I think this one was a little bit younger.
I have a 15-year-old. That's my baby girl.
No, the one I'm looking at is in between that.
I have an adopted daughter. She's 9.
Okay. Cause when me and you was talking early on, and I knew you was running, you know, you was going through what you was going through. I was so proud of you, man, because you know what? You was the first man that reached out to me, basically, that needed help. And I started realizing.
You know that?
Yeah, I know that's your son. Which one of them? Is that your son or?
Yeah, my son got the baby.
Yeah,
yeah.
So. Yeah. But no, the daughter I'm looking at is a little bit younger than your son, maybe a couple of years. That's why I said
that's my baby girl. My biological daughter.
I can even say she should be older than 15.
No, she's 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause one thing, man, one thing I love about you raising a dad.
I ain't got no other choice, man.
And then on top of that, what was that said the other day, Lenore? When Wayne was up here and he was talking about his 15-year-old daughter. And when he said that, my heart dropped for him because I got 4. I'm like, you just don't know the hell you gonna go through. I don't even try to figure him out.
The boys is bad.
Girls are different.
Jesus.
I just got off of my very own live, and I just was talking about you all, and it was awesome.
Them girls is
yeah. I had to call Lenore back over here because man, with the conversation we all had, and you know, this is what we need. We need. I want to say real mothers, but it's not to say the ones that's not doing what they supposed to. It's not real. It's just the ones that recognize when help need to be done and actually get the proper help for their children that's needed. So many people, from what I'm gathering, is starting to turn their backs on our youth. And I'm like, that's sad. Because, you know, I'm listening to grown people who used to be teenagers themselves talk like it's no sense of hope for them. I'm like, what? Don't give up on them. Keep hope alive. You got to keep doing it. And that's why I said I need people to talk that's actually working with them. You know, if your children doing all the right things, sports, music, dancing, whatever, and you can come on here and just share their talents just to encourage and embrace other parents and putting them in certain programs like that too, please do educate them in all of that. But it's in your city, you know, it's in your city. And I put that message out a lot, Lorna, for other cities to come. Let's talk. If you thinking about starting a program, let's talk, you know. if you don't let people know where you at, won't nobody know what you're trying to do to help you. And there's people in your area that's already there, but you got to open up your mouth. But I hear some of us as melanated people, we so private. We so private. We don't want to tell this and tell that and tell you where the money at and all. I'm like, what?
One of the things that they don't want to do is tell the secrets that's at home. And like I shared with you yesterday about the little boy who went to school and tested positive for methadone.
Yes.
You know, they don't want to tell those secrets at home because mommy and daddy said if I told someone, I would get in trouble.
Yeah.
And so that's where the children have those traumatic experiences that as adults they have issues because those are unresolved traumas that happen. So open your mouth, say something, tell a friend, somebody has to know what's going on. And if it's not going on, you're going to have a population of children that's now acting out, rebelling, being promiscuous, doing drugs, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, doing vapes. You know, it's that kind of stuff. You have to open your mouth.